Imagine losing everything in one night. Your house, your money, your dreams, all wiped out by a storm. That's what happened to Joe, an ordinary guy left with nothing but his life. He could have given up, but he chose a different path. Want to know what it was? Stick with me, because today we're diving into Stoicism, a philosophy that can help you tackle any challenge. So, what's Stoicism? It's not about being an emotionless robot. It's a way of life from ancient Greece, over 1,000 years ago, but it's still super relevant. The core idea: use reason to keep your emotions in check, avoid excesses, and live with virtue. You know that. Anger when someone cuts you off in traffic, or the thrill of buying something new. Stoicism teaches you to stay calm and not let those feelings run the show. They call this apathy. But hold up, it's not what you think. Apathy, from the Greek apatheia, means freedom from wild, uncontrollable emotions. It's like a superpower for finding peace in chaos. How do you get that peace? Stoics have a golden rule: split the world into what you can control and what you can tea. You can't control if it rains and ruins your barbecue, but you can control whether you get mad or laugh it off. Sounds simple, but it's life-changing. Imagine not stressing over stuff you can't change, like other people's opinions or what tomorrow brings. Focus on what's in your hands, your choices, your attitude, your calm. A Stoic named Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." How many times have you lost sleep picturing the worst? Stoicism helps you let that go, okay? But how do you actually do this? Stoicism is like a tripod with three parts: logic, ethics, and physics. Logic is thinking clearly, not letting emotions cloud your judgment, like not freaking out over a work critique. Ethics is living with virtue, guided by four big ones: wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Wisdom to understand the world, justice to treat people fairly, courage to face challenges, and moderation to avoid overdoing it. Physics isn't like school science. It's seeing the universe as a connected web where everything has a purpose. A Greek biographer, Diogenes Laertius, basically the gossip king of his time, said philosophy is like a living body. Logic as the bones, ethics the flesh, and physics the soul. Together, they guide you to live in sync with the world. At its heart, Stoicism is about happiness or eudaimonia, a full, meaningful life. How? By living with those virtues. Lost your job? Wisdom says it's just a phase. Courage pushes you to find another. Justice keeps you from blaming others. Moderation stops you from drowning your sorrows in shopping sprees. These virtues make you antifragile. Stuff like money, fame, or even pain. They're indifferent, they're not good or bad on their own. What matters is how to handle them. That's the difference between suffering and growing. Stoicism didn't stay in Greece. It thrived in Rome, with three amazing figures: Seneca, who faced death; Epictetus, a former slave; and Marcus Aurelius, an emperor. Picture an emperor writing a diary to stay humble. That's Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. They also talked a lot about death, not to scare you, but to remind you life's a temporary gift. Seneca said, "Life is one long lesson in learning to die." Knowing death's around the corner makes you cherish every day. So, how are you spending your time right now? Quick pause if you like reflecting on life while looking good. Check out my hoodie in the store. Links in the description, and you get 10% off with the code LOS10. Now, how can Stoicism help you today? Maybe it's taking a deep breath before snapping back at someone, or accepting that not everything goes as planned. Try focusing on what you control and let me know how it goes. Stoicism shows us that even in a crazy world, peace is inside you. So, what do you think? Drop a comment. How do you deal with stuff you can't control? Or share a time you chose reason over emotion. If you like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.